this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past.
They be wanting me to have about all the
we
time, bro, no matter what.
11. And what
I don't
a
deserve
matchup
the...
we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. The first Super Bowl of a new decade. Super Bowl 54 is underway.
This man got Khalil Mack. How do I attack? I don't like playing against Khalil. I know I play against him, but I don't want him.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
That's disrespectful.
From the 29, Jackson flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding.
Yes, sure.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Oh, come on, bro. If I snap the ball. Okay.
On first down, it's Cook. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 41.
I didn't mean to throw that.
Sharp at their own 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure
put it in the
no
air.
one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
I'm mad. I just threw a pick. Man, I pressed the wrong button. I hate when I do that. So Diggs is looking for a touchdown.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky looking for the end zone. And it's caught
That's
in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Good play.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. To throw again on second down. Jackson. Pressure comes. And the Titans able to bring him down. Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
That's the stuff I got to deal with today. Can't deal with the fast people in this league.
Third down, Jackson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted. On second down, Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Jackson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Moore, 39 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go get some waffles after this.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm kidnapping you just late. You ain't going to sleep. You already said it.
The Titans offense set to begin.
You lied to me. You messed up.
Redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up.
Nah, I clicked my play too fast. I didn't even do that.
This first quarter. Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
Yeah, I got you over singing it.
Get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does. And we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch.
What happened?
I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practice
for the
now.
car.
It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled
it. Oh,
he
jumped. Oh, my Lord, he's covering all his ground.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah, fast.
They're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I was on my.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone.
I don't like Vander
Again,
Esch.
another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Oh.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Nope.
And that is incomplete.
Whoa, called me all out of whack. What happened?
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is.
You messed up.
I really like
you better
the
score.
process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively.
Whoa, he dropped it.
I like what they were trying to get done.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball.
Tonight when it's Lamar.
On the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. And this will be
sit down. I wish. In real life, he's sitting down in that zone. I don't care what nobody say.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the
Ain't nobody going to sit here and keep running.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Jackson, options out left.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him, No room to find to get upfield.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 17, Jackson. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't.
Balcony is like you a pass.
Had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really,
patio is just something
so
like you know.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from
get worried about falling off.
And he's applying it now.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Wow.
Here's second and goal operating from the 8-yard line. They try again with Cook. And he'll get
fall? No.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
What's wrong with the first floor? I'm on the first floor.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I feel great.
About a yard deep.
As long as I can come see y'all, I don't care.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They
in the
had
house.
a really long field goal.
You ain't gotta go nowhere.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky.
Thank you.
50-50 ball here.
Come
It's
again.
Intercepted. Picked up by Gary.
I got the better
The passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
Hey,
this off to
I got smacked.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
You see it? To November. No, December. January.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Jackson.
Uh-oh, to the 9 when it's Calvin. Stunting on his haters, they all wanna be nothing. I just wanna dance and it's running. I just wanna win the game and we gon' celebrate. To the 9,
Take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
I look good. Touch my swag. Ooh, where was you going,
really
little
good
guy?
Balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
I ain't scared of you, mother. That's Bernie Mac.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing
is
to
on the road. We on the road.
Player, you have a
talk about they on the road.
What you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go. Than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
He's going to let this one go deep.
That's
his man complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee
like, what am I supposed to do about that? He's not even a tight end in real life. So I didn't know he's changing positions with the receivers and tight ends.
Gostkowski with the extra point. And it's now 21-17.
Can we talk about that?
Gostkowski now after the touchdown.
Anybody?
He'll send this one
Anybody
away.
know? Can you do that?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
What's going on here?
Think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Oh, no, that's not mine. Yo, what's up? What's up with this, man? I don't know. He gonna say you good. What? No.
That's 20 goons and ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play.
He goes, nah, bro. I'm out here streaming.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
Hold on, bro. That's sweet.
This magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now.
I don't know what happened. I was up.
Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
They said the same thing.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no
Well, normally what you do is just you feel me finish it out where you was. I don't know, but I was good. Like you feel me? I just played a whole game streaming. I don't even know what the score was.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. The first Super Bowl of the new decade. Super Bowl 54 is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I don't want to play a 4 game. I don't know. Like, nigga, I'm over, like, he's like, what should we do? I don't know. I'm confused like you.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10.
Foul, nigga.
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one.
I'm trying to call first catch, dude. That won't first catch.
Be backed up deep to begin.
Dang, bro, this is weird. I hate when that happens, bro. That throw a whole game plan off. That throws a whole game off, bro.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16.
Long stream today, boy.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 16, Jackson buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box,
that threw everybody off from the lead. They like, what?
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans.
Like, for everybody's like, well, what do you do? Like, I don't know. Like, I ain't never been in this situation. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look deep for more.
I just basically did about that. I was waiting on the pass. That's how good. Look, that's how messed up I am right now.
36-yard line.
Hey, bro, it's weak. I don't even know no more.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I wouldn't say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now Trubisky.
No. That's a foul.
Tyus Bowser. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Is that how they be? Girls think I'm cute.
Trubisky.
Whoa.
It's complete.
You caught that?
The Titans get 14 yards there.
I don't like getting cheated when I call good coverage.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl.
I was all over
Those
it.
types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him.
That's how long I got to hold this lead all the way to the third quarter.
4, here's 2nd and 6.
Or the end of the third.
Now it's Trubisky.
Right?
That is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ain't nothing open, pimp. Ain't nothing open, pimp. Hey, Pimp C.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Ooh, look at that. What you gonna do?
Desmond King picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Play long enough.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play?
He just got around everybody like that.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. They run, Cook, and an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh, catch that. Catch that. Oh, no.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
36. Check 4.
What you doing over there? What you doing over there? I don't know what you call it. I don't like it.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
What we got?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Why the wind blowing like that?
And this will split the uprights. It's
right,
right down the middle. And the
17.
Vikings have a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They begin the drive with Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Ooh, locked up.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Trubisky will throw.
Yes, sir.
He's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now.
Dang,
as
bro.
he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No, I hate when y'all do that.
Inside the 5.
Like, bro, I just could have got it at the
A good
20.
return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there
what I call
at the line,
Bologna.
ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Bro, he got hit when he was throwing. And I had X wide open. I just tried to get rid of the ball. Someone said max protect.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown.
This is what I set up for.
Rashad Perriman, 47 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Huh?
A good hold in these wet conditions. The
Bro,
run after's
bro,
up and good.
I
And
don't
that makes it
even
a
know no
7-3 lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this
I'm
one
lost
away.
my bag myself. I had somebody wide open up the seam.
And they will
I
not
didn't
get
throw
a
it to him.
chance
I
to
looked at him,
return
didn't
this
throw
one
it to
as
him.
it's through the
I down
end
the
zone
back. I'm
for a
done.
touchback.
You know. I knew I was dumb the minute I let the ball go and Lamar got hit. I was like,
Trying
yep,
to
you
get
dumb.
one
He was
more
wide
in here
open.
before the quarter breaks.
He had a big play.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this
You got all the
first
good
quarter.
D linemen on your team.
After
on the
one,
outside.
7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I really don't like this play.
They go play action
Whoa!
now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
I
And
seen
he just gets
Khalil,
rid of it.
boy. Oh
Throws
my
it
God, I'm
away.
1 for 6.
The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Bro, I'm not going through this again, bro.
Got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got
wow.
this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
You can't run like I'm running that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
No, you don't. You don't go nowhere.
And Trubisky goes down. Tyus Bowser. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
I need to
How about that part? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. Only 3 have had the record.
Why is he so fast?
Sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here.
It's Devin Bush, okay.
Behaves nicely. We might just list those out for him.
Like, bro, you see how fast he was? I forgot he was fast. Dude ran like a 4.340 at his combine.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression.
Nigga out here getting hit. Oh, my God. Can't throw the ball if I want to. Get smacked. Hurry up. Look at this.
47-yard line.
It took that play too long to develop.
Coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he
I just can't deal with this.
And the interception
pass rush.
Let me pay homage to the man who's
two weak teams right now playing.
Always talked about
that's what it's looking like.
Pressure's in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Why did Harrison come on?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The pass complete.
We forced a fumble.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
What do I gotta
The
do?
psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about
Yeah,
it all the
blocking.
time.
Well,
You would
nah,
think
you ain't
no one
blocking.
would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just
I try to get mad at it because he ain't block.
By the defense.
I can't get mad at that. You can't block him for real.
3
I mean, you
yards
could
on
give a
that
better
last
effort,
carry.
but you know,
Here's
I ain't gonna be
2nd
mad
and
at
7.
that.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Ha! Lamar, bro.
Picked off at the 33.
I'm ready to quit. I'm sick of everybody in this nigga's face area.
Outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's
Can't run
absolutely in an
football.
open spot.
Well, I can,
There's a
but
guy
it
lurking,
is
took the
hard
ball
to
from
move.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Should threw it away.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Flush to his right.
Oh, I pressed X. I didn't mean
the
to.
First half of Super Bowl 54.
I pressed X and I didn't mean to.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
That was a completion.
He's miles away and smiling.
And happy. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't
need
think
to go
so. I
first
think in
down,
this
bro.
situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now, after the completion,
what they
we're
actually
getting
on
a
the game?
timeout, an injured player. The offense
yeah,
now at the line,
that's
ready
'cause
for
the
their
actual
next
game
drive.
came out.
They've shown
that
precious
early
little here
release.
offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Huh?
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Today is the 6,
There
ain't
to
it?
make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on first down.
Oh, my God, bro.
Titans able to bring
I don't
him
like that
down.
play action shit, bro.
the
Like, can
Vikings
we
use
just
the
get it and
second
throw
of
it?
their
Like,
timeouts.
and the play don't even take that long
As
to
they
develop.
stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, my Lord, I got pocket happy.
Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out
Yeah,
of
getting
bounds.
scared.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave
Early
him
the
with a
play,
third
I'm looking
down.
like, oh, he's
Okay,
nope.
he's not going to get the
He's
first down,
caught,
but this is
nope,
still
nope.
a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the
Reckon
sideline.
you got 2 good
and get out of
pass
bounds
rushes, dog.
and
Got
avoid
nigga
the
out
big
here
hit.
spooked. Literally.
Jackson to throw on third down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts
Inside,
as they stop
outside,
it with
whatever.
16 seconds to go in half
This is
number
annoying.
1.
This game
He
be over.
steps into this one, and
We didn't
this is a
freaking lag
rocket.
out. That's why I get
And that
ball
one hits a
bro.
little
I
too
just
close
can't
to the goal line,
get
and
a
it
good
continues
grip
into the
on
end
the
zone for a
game.
touchback.
I had a good feel last time, bro. Next thing, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And this will be a touchback as that set.
All right.
Over the end line.
Bro, I gotta get something cracking, bro. My offense is stagnant.
Here are the Vikings now.
Real, bro. I ain't done nothing all
The way
game.
this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in
Why
the
can't he throw the ball?
Totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game.
I had a perfect play call. Throw the ball.
In a position on this drive where a touchdown can give
Sick
them the
of it,
lead.
bro.
They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Going deep for Diggs.
I try to pull it.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
Terrible,
and now they face
dude.
a 3rd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They
I just need a
understood coming
touchdown,
in
bro.
that he
I
was a
feel so
big-time
much more
receiver.
confident if I had a touchdown right now. I feel like I'm losing the game. I'm not losing, but I'm losing.
Big
So I
play
can't get
coming
nothing
up. Here's
going.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Woo! What a throw! What a
And
throw!
he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, being chased out left.
Oh my lord, he's a crackhead.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, they'll tussle for it. And
Yo,
this
stay
is
in
gonna be
bounds.
caught. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this
I
one
ain't going for it.
incomplete. Seeing no options, he
I ain't
throws
going
it
for that.
away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson.
How you over?
Another interception.
Oh my God,
And
bro.
he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there.
Pressure coming from the Vikings. Get there and bring him down.
Dang, bro. You get a drive going and you do that. Like the ball go through your hands.
Your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost
bro, why you let
discrediting
catch
their
it?
work.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Partner, he sold the go route really
So
well.
salty, bro.
Deep and curled it back inside.
I thought I had a perfect play call.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Trying to run for it with Snell. And they get him down.
His carrying ain't even. I hate when running back hold on to the ball. He get high carrying.
Yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Can I get a pick?
Now Trubisky on first down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I'm salty.
Really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble.
And I got to worry about this fool scrambling now.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams.
Why ain't he fumbling?
The 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's
I'm sick of you, man. I'm kicking a field goal, bro. I'm not playing no
As much
more.
football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. They may want to go back
I don't care
to
no
that
more.
one. First play of
I
the
don't
drive,
care
good
no
for
more.
15 and a 1st down.
This is annoying. I'm annoyed to
Last
the
drive,
max.
remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Everybody block. Yes! Run, Dalvin. Run, Dalvin. Run, nigga.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
My
Break
God.
out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
I'm
significantly.
about to cry.
Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got a minute 46 left, y'all. A minute 46. I'm this close. This close.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to
He's
throw
so
it anywhere,
close.
but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
No, Trey Wayne.
Complete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last
He caught that.
Sharks got it, left side. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's what I deal with, bro.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Somebody get a sugar cookie and get a sack. Somebody get a sugar cookie. Somebody get a sugar cookie.
Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
That deal ain't done yet.
And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining, still in the 3rd quarter.
We're going to Waffle House.
If that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
I ain't ate nothing since early. Forget you. Bro, my phone was dying. I was on 2%.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Okay.
Trubisky steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out.
Nah.
There, 3rd down.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I won, bro. Ain't nothing that.
That's just an example of
if that was about to happen, I was like, nah, bro.
Because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Brought in over the middle by
Oh! Let's go! Super Bowl's mine!
It's a scoop and score for the Vikings. And what we just saw, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The champs is here.
The offense now at the line,
the
ready
champs
for
is
their next
here.
drive. And they weren't on the sidelines
champs is
for
here.
long, but tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here.
Last time I won the Super Bowl, that's what you were.
Hold on to the football, or else we have no
Man, not 18.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyus Bowser.
Yes,
Give him
sir.
credit for a sack and a loss of 14
season of
yards.
dots. Shout out to Jabloop Blue for making a brother mad and trying to say I wasn't going to make the oops. But guess what I made? The bowl, and I won it. And I won it. Give it here. Give it here. Oh, let's go. I want some waffles. I want some banana pancakes. Let's go. Thank y'all for watching. Let's go.